Good morning, rise and shine, my friends. Today is Friday, July 12th, and this is Wake Up with KERA News. I'm Katherine Hobbs. Thank you so much for starting your morning with me. Today's highs will reach 98 degrees, and the sun will carry on throughout the weekend. Fingers crossed the weather report holds, and we shouldn't see triple-digit temps again until next week. Well, we have made it to another Friday, y'all, and thank you so much for closing out another week with me. Now, are you still looking for weekend plans? Because if so, whether you're feeling sporty or splashy, we've got you covered. More on that in a few minutes, but first, let's get you the headlines you need to start your day. Dallas ISD is expanding its clear backpack policy to all grades starting this upcoming school year. Students from pre-K to 12th grade must use a clear or mesh backpack, and the district will provide students with one clear backpack each at no cost. Students can still carry small, non-clear pouches to hold personal items inside of their backpacks. The district began requiring clear backpacks for middle and high school students in 2022 and expanded that policy to all elementary school students last year. Police are warning residents to be careful when traveling through certain areas along Denton Creek in northeastern Coppell due to increased sightings of an alligator near residential neighborhoods. Citizens are advised not to swim, fish, or enter the area's waterways, and they've also been advised not to feed the alligator. A family in Denton ISD recently had to remove their son from the district after he experienced years of bullying. And Kingston Kano's family says they're not the only one expressing concerns. More than a dozen people attended a May school board meeting to speak publicly about bullying in the district. KERA's Becca Moore sat down to have a conversation about bullying on the rise and how Denton school officials are tackling the problem.
Cindy, let's talk about this Denton ISD meeting. What was that meeting about? What were some of the concerns expressed by parents?
The meeting was pretty dramatic. Parents, grandparents, and members of Denton County Citizens Defending Freedom, which is a conservative nonprofit group, shared stories of bullying in the district, and a few of them alleging violence and injuries. The most dramatic of these stories came when a female middle school student told the board about how she was attacked on a district school bus. The video of the attack is shocking. It was exceptionally violent. An adult boarded the school bus and attacked the student. Then the assailant got off the school bus and apparently followed it and attacked her just as viciously a second time. The assailant turned herself in, and Denton police reported that she was the 21-year-old sister of a classmate who had allegedly threatened the victim. And more generally, speakers voiced their frustrations that the district has been unable to resolve campus bullying, and that bullying happens face-to-face but also online.
And there was a family, the Kano family, who mentioned their son has been enduring bullying for years. What has that been like for them to deal with this?
Well, Sam and Nicole Kano said that it has been really, really difficult. Their oldest child, Kingston, has been, as you said, dealing with this throughout middle school. And his parents said they have been unable to resolve it and feel that the students accused haven't faced consequences for what they describe as just chronic intimidation, humiliation, and threats of violence against Kingston. And he spoke at the May board meeting and said that, quote, his good middle school memories had been replaced by fear and antagonism. And his mother said that dealing with this has just been extremely difficult.
I just want my kid to be able to go to school. I want to be able to live in the house that we purchased. We haven't even been here 5 years yet. I just want to have a sense of community, and we can't. And it's no fault of our own.
Yeah, the Kanos say they worry that other families might be going through a similar situation.
How did the family solve the problem, or have they solved this problem yet?
They really haven't. They decided to transfer their son to a neighboring school district, and they told me they have very little confidence, no confidence really, that the group of students bullying their son will lose interest in that in high school. And Nicole Kano said that one of the parents of a student they had reported taunted her at the community pool. And that resulted in a call to the police. And that confrontation is really what spurred the Kanos to withdraw their son from school. They felt like, now, grown-ups are involved, we don't have the layers of protection and consequences that we need. And Sam Cano said that going to the administration, it just seemed to escalate the bullying.
Once I think the kids realize that you've gone to the administration to tattle, that's when the target starts.
Yeah, Sam and Nicole Cano said it's just deeply frustrating to act in their son's best interest, but in their eyes see that behavior worsen and escalate.
What has the school district said about all this?
Well, district officials said that they aren't permitted to comment on student disciplinary records, which are protected under the Federal Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. In a statement, Julie Zwar, Denton ISD's chief communications officer, said, quote, Denton ISD takes every allegation of bullying seriously. The safety and well-being of our students, both physically and mentally, is always our top priority, end quote.
That was KERA's Becca Moore. Major League Baseball starts its All-Star Week today with the HBCU Swingman Classic. It'll feature promising student athletes from HBCUs across the country and a battle of the bands between Prairie View A&M's Marching Storm and Texas Southern's Ocean of Soul. The Rangers will also start their series against the Astros tomorrow at Minute Maid Park. Scientists at the Center for Genome Architecture at the Baylor College of Medicine in Houston have recreated a three-dimensional structure of the woolly mammoth's genetic blueprint. This is the first time scientists have been able to create a multi-dimensional genome of a complex extinct species. The team hopes their work will provide insight into the woolly mammoth's biology and could potentially aid efforts to breed a living version of the animal. Now, what do y'all think? Is this a stunning scientific innovation, or is it a little bit too Jurassic Park for you? If you're also melting in the summer heat, I have good news for you. There are tons of splash pads and public water parks across North Texas. Our friends over at the Dallas Morning News put together a comprehensive list. You can find that and other things to do this weekend at artandseek.org. Thank you so much for starting your day with me today. I am so glad you take a few minutes to listen each morning. Be sure to subscribe to the Wake Up with KERA newsletter, also by yours truly at KERAnews.org, and give us a follow over on Instagram and Threads at KERATX. I'm Katherine Hobbs. We'll chat again on Monday.